Now, I tried to inspire myself today by, you know, feeling like a flower that a bee might want to come and cross-pollinate with. And to really understand that this is mission work. And everything we spoke about in part 2. And part 2 is linked down below. Channel messages if you haven't checked it out yet and feel called to. Let's do some purification work. Now, I know that I said next time we met up, we were going to talk about our message from about the sacral chakra. But I felt called to go this way first, and always got to go where we feel called to go, right? This is part of working with our intuition and source. Now, let's see what this third eye activation is all about. And remember, it's connected to our dreams. And boy, guys, have my dreams ever been amped up. So, we know the sweet results await. We're working with bee spirit. We're creating this high vibe love from within to without. We're taking the negative and creating the sweet nectars of life by adding the positive charge, by becoming it from within to without, and then we will expand from without to within. We know we talked about the rainbow people, the rainbow warriors, spirit people. That's the Six of Pentacles, where we become the custodians of the earth. We restored our rightful place here, allowing us to heal from the devil energies. Now, as we spoke about in part 2, this has to do with breaking a connection, severing a connection, to see that there are certain connections we can never sever. And no matter what, we are all connected, right? But the connections that are in alignment with our soul and are part of our love here, we're coming together with them. This has to do too with calling in more of our soul tribe members. And we know we're expanding with the star, and we're having a third eye activation. And what we will be doing soon is birthing. We're going to birth through the sacral chakra because we're making love. So we're going to birth anew. And this has to do with mission work and what we came here to birth anew for the collective, with the collective, because humanity has gone stagnant. This is about evolution. We're clearing up the stagnancy and toxicity. All right, I want to go right here and to see what this third eye activation is all about. Remembering it's connected to these two fish coming together, the creation of love with Pisces. We're working with Pisces. And remember, 8 cups, this is the 8 of cups, plus 2 cups is the 10 of cups. So we're going to use Witch's Wisdom Tarot and see what's being activated here. Now, the North Star has been coming up a lot. I've been feeling the presence of the North Star. That is also our connection to the Two of Cups and the Lovers and the North Node. As we got, remember, we got the North Node and the North Star, and that's connected to our destiny and our life's purpose here. Going home. So And I really feel like that's what this is. Remember, this is connected to a vision. We're working with the upper worlds. That's how we're going to create with this positivity. All right. What's being activated here? It landed right on the Lovers and visualization. We're healing with the 10 of air in order to expand with the Ace of air. We're going to play a new tune. Here's our new tune, and look, it's connected to the bones. That means something. So 10 plus the ace is the 11 of air. Remember, we're expanding with 11 and we're healing from the conflict of the mind. So we're having an ending of old patterning with the mind to create with the new, and it's connected to a vibration, a frequency, and an energy. Oh, look, as we heal from the 3 of air, we're healing from our heartache, our pain, our trauma, right? Our trauma is the 9. Healing with the 3, with our ancestors. We're going to expand in balance with the 2 of earth. And this is being able, look, there's a cub and a bear. So this has to do with the balance once again too. This has to do with nurturing the inner child and our connection to the children. Now let's see what these 2 cards are. The 7 of water, and we know we're working with the 7 of water. It's in channeled messages, and the messenger of water. So the messenger of water has a message for us about the 7 of water. Because remember, we're working this conflict of the mind that we're clearing up is connected to the 7 of water. This has to do with healing from emotional imprinting, and this emotional imprinting is connected to our trauma. So this is how we're taking the negatives and creating with the positives and creating a new. So the messenger of water is going to let us to know how we're doing this. So this would be the page. So that's why we have, remember, the balance is about the energy of youth being present here. Healing with the inner child. Healing with innocence. We're going to need to heal with innocence to do this work. Messenger of water. Wisdom. Water carries the stories of everything that has ever been and ever will be. It carries the legends of the Selkie, a seal who swims forth from the cold where the mystery dwells to drop its skin and take human form. Those who live by the sea say that deep within the waters, where the kelp forest grows thick and green, seals and selkies swim together, and with them swims a young girl with long red hair and webbing between her fingers and toes. They say she is the child of a Selkie and a human who shapeshifts as she moves between the worlds, knowing all worlds are one and all living things have their magic. The essence, messages, inspiration, gentleness, innocence, movement between the worlds, everything that we have discussed today. Counsel, there are messages waiting for you. To find them, listen to your heart. Reread your favorite stories. Words have the magic to open doors to other realms and other ways of being. Allow yourself to be transported, enchanted, inspired. You are the author of your own story and its hero, heroine. Now, Guys, this is everything that, once again, too, it's all coming together, right? Because we discussed how we're having a third eye activation here. And it's connected to the upper world. But knowing that all worlds are connected. So, the magic, listen to journey, to dream, to shapeshift, go down to the shoreline at midsummer and offer 7 tears to the sea. Call 7 tears, our connection to the 7 of water, right there. We're going to offer 7 tears. And remember, this has to do with listening to our heart. So we've connected our heart and mind here. We've restored connection between our heart and our mind. This is big. This is big because this is what we want to do. So we're going to go down to the shoreline at midsummer and offer 7 tears to the sea. Call to the Selkie who is calling to you. Ask what he or she wants you to know. Ask yourself, am I a human on the land or a Selkie in the sea? Your answer will awaken the magic of both worlds. More connections to the watery realms here within this third eye activation that we're having here. All right, guys, we're just going to expand off that a little bit further. The Tarot of the Divine. Oh, 2 cards just flew on out. What are they? Well, look at that. The 7 of Cups and the King of Wands. More confirmation right there from the universe. So we're going to expand with the 7 of Cups, and that's the connection to toxicity and our illusions. Because remember, we're going to expand with our truth and our truth of love with the King of Wands. And look, the King of Wands is our connection to the phoenix rising from the ashes. So we've had an expansion here with this King of Wands. He's lit with the energy and element of fire. We're working with the Father. Lit, guys, lit. These cards just feel so good. I just got to get to know them a little bit more. They're still fairly new. They feel so good, guys. So good. Death. Okay, well, we're having an activation with death, so I'm going to share that. And the 9 of Swords. So we're having a metamorphosis, remember, with the 9 of Swords, which is connected to our trauma, which is connected to our fears, which is connected to this transformation within the mind. But then we're going to expand with the Earth. So remember, this is about expanding with seed energy, and we know it's connected to the 2, which is the balance. And we have to nurture the seed, right? We have to nurture the seed, and here it is. Here's the seed right here with the Ace of Coins. And why we need to nurture this and keep this safe. That's why, look, this much representation of the imagery within here of what we're going to do with this seed, and keep it safe and nurture it so that it grows. Because look, you can even see she's in a den of protection. Because the devil energies is after this seed. But not to worry, because we're going to expand with the sun. Source is here. Source is here to help us to grow this seed along with the King of Coins. And that King of Coins is connected to this turtle here. And we know that turtles are very sacred within creation. Slow and steady. There's a message here to slow and steady in order to have this growth. This is healing with time. This is healing with our impulses. Okay? Because I had these cards ready here to speak about, and didn't speak about them yet, but this is why, because it's supposed to happen in divine timing. This is what I love about being here. So remember, the Page of Cups is the key, and we got this message. The Page of Cups is the key. Literally, there's the Messenger of Water confirmation right there from the universe. The music just stopped working. And the Page of Cups is working with the Three of Cups, where we're loving all pieces of ourself. And as we love all pieces of ourself within, we're loving all pieces of everything without. And we're seeing we're all one. And we're seeing how we're, you know, how we're all a part of this. You know, many of us are even healing through different cultural backgrounds, different colors of our skin, you know, race. Different colors of our sin. I didn't say that for no reason too. Different, because you know how you may look at sin and what that means for you. And this is healing from superiority and saying, oh, that person sins and I don't sin, so I'm better than them. But we're seeing that we're all at different spaces of our elevations, and we need to learn the negative and heal from our traumas and heal from separation. And we're still all one, and this is how we can hold space from people, hold space for people. Now, it doesn't mean we don't have a boundary up, because remember, our love is high vibe. We have to protect it. There's a boundary. There's even a boundary honored here within this Two of Pentacles, within, you know, this space that they're keeping themselves protected and safe in order to nurture themselves. We still hold space for people and where they're at on the path, and we can hold it with love. This is part of stepping into, you know, our divinity with our twin flame starseed paths, and the energy of the opposites coming together to create the whole and birthing anew and these higher vibes through the center point with the seed energy. But this is the thing, it's connected to death. All right, it's connected to death. It's connected to a metamorphosis, because that's going to, where did that just go? Because this is going to allow us to heal from how we're creating with the devil energies. We have to have a death of old patterning. We have to have a death of how we created with this trauma, so we don't let the devil energies take this seed. Because remember, we're going to expand this seed with the sun. We're going to expand this seed with source energy and grow it. Here where we grow it. So we need to heal from the devil energies by having a metamorphosis from how we've fed into this space and place before. And that activates the Knight of Cups. And this is the card of comfort with the Knight of Swords. Or look at that, we expand with our perceptions and our third eye activation. And that's our connection to the Hierophants. Now the Hierophants, this is the 13 spheres of knowledge, access the matter and expanding it with the energy, the masculine, and we share it, is working with temperance, alchemy. And this alchemy is healing. And this is connected to the Lovers. The Two of Pentacles, which we just saw right here. And remember, this is about birthing. The Nine of Cups. Now within this Nine of Cups, she's birthing. The feminine is going to be birthing here. Well, what's happening in this Two of Pentacles? And do you see how all these cards are connected? This is it, guys. This is why I love showing up here. This is a beautiful gift, and I want to thank you guys for joining in. From my heart to yours, from the center of my heart to yours. I love you. Take care. Until next time when we meet again. You know I'm sending it to you, those good healing vibes. See you soon.